In 1904, St. Louis hosted the Olympic Marathon, and it was not a gentleman's game. The race began on a brutally hot August day, with only 14 of 32 starters finishing. The New York Times described the course as a series of hills so steep that the runners were compelled to walk. But the real chaos was just beginning. But the frontrunner was a Cuban postman named Felix Carvajal. He had raised money by running around Havana, but lost his cash gambling in New Orleans. He arrived at the start line in street clothes, which he cut into shorts with scissors. The primary race report from Charles Lucas notes that Carvajal stopped frequently to eat green apples from trees along the route, which gave him severe stomach cramps. But even with the apples, Carvajal finished fourth. The man who crossed first was Fred Lors, but his victory was short-lived. The 1905 Spalding's official athletic almanac states Lors was riding in an automobile for a distance of 11 miles. When he entered the stadium, the crowd cheered until the truth came out. He was disqualified and banned for life, though later reinstated. This led to the rightful winner being crowned, Thomas Hicks, a British-born runner for the U.S., but his victory came at a price. According to the official race report, at the 10-mile mark, Hicks's trainers gave him 1/60 of a grain of sulfate of strychnine mixed with brandy, a then common but lethal stimulant. He ran the final miles in a drug-induced fog, barely conscious. Meanwhile, another runner, Len Tauniane, a Tswana man from South Africa, was having his own nightmare. The New York Times reported that he was chased across a field by a savage dog, losing precious time. He finished ninth. Yet his presence itself was historic. He was one of the first black African Olympians, though his country was under British colonial rule. As a result of this fiasco, the 1904 marathon became a cautionary tale. Hicks, the official winner, was carried to the finish line, actually hallucinating. He never fully recovered his health. The race was a microcosm of early 20th century brutality, a mix of amateurism, danger, and forgotten humanity. The primary sources do not celebrate it. They document a mess.